Hey y'all, Rambo here with the Gamers Cafe. We are here on Thymesia. Now what I want to show you is how you can quickly get through this game and level yourself up. This isn't like most Souls games. It has great parry system, very fluid combat. I do recommend playing it if you like these types of games. It was very good. I was very surprised, and I'm surprised I took this long to play it. It has been a while since I played a Souls game like this, but you have to pick up shards to build plague weapons. So once you pick up a weapon shard, you establish a weapon, and then from that point you got to pick up more shards of the same type in order to upgrade that weapon. And let me show them to you right over here. So right here are the plague weapons, and you're going to get these from enemy drops. They drop shards, and then it's going to allow you to upgrade these weapons. So you have to get it. Here's the upgrade system right here. See how this shows 2? That means that this is level 2. So you have to get the shards in order to start making these weapons. So really what you want to do, you want to find what plague weapon is going to do the best for you and which one fits your play style the best. And the only way to do that is to use them. So I would advise you to try all of them so you can see what really fits your type of game style. Now, the way this game works is the plague weapons in your saber, which is your normal striking weapon, that takes down the white bar. And then you are left with a green bar. Now, the green bar only goes down if you attack with your claw. So you have your plague weapon, your saber, and then the claw. Now the good thing is there's a huge farm in the very first level, Sea of Tree, and that's where I suggest you find something right away, which would be the hammer, the knife, the halberds in there. There's a bunch of stuff in there. So in this video, I'm going to run you through the first level and show you who drops what, so you know what's there. One of the coolest ones is the Scythe, but the issue with that is that's later. It's in the Royal Garden. But the good thing about the Scythe is it restores your health, and it does pretty good damage. So it's a very good plague weapon to have. And you can also open up to have 2, even 3 plague weapons in your talent skill tree. So let's get into this. I'm going to show you one by one. And in case you do have enough talent points, if you can, when you're farming for shards, you want to use this, the luck. The luck is going to increase your ability to drop shards and pick them up. But you got to sacrifice something else. So that makes it tough. So what I usually do, away from some of the stuff that's not critical, and then add it. So you got saber, deflect, dodge, claw, feather, strategies. Now in strategies is where claw, feather I don't use that much. Strategies is where the luck is, but I would definitely use some of these to see what works better with the way that you like to play. That's why I'm not getting in what to use, but this is what I use for my spin to win build. And a lot of these, all of them are really important, but it does depend on your play style. So right here, this is the Sea of Trees. This is where you're going to start off, and this is where this video is going to begin, and where I'm going to show you shards you would want to pick up. So if I were to play like a redo of this game, I would do this place over and over. And I would upgrade the hell out of a few of the plague weapons that you're going to be able to get in here. And I would start there. I did not do that the first time. So this girl in here is going to have the knife. And then the guy after her is going to have the Handaxe. When I first started playing, I used the knife. So my build kind of started off of that. The knife is sweet. I'm just letting you know. So the spin to win build was probably got me the furthest. And my build consisted of the hammer, leveled all the way up, and then the Scythe. The problem is the Scythe you're not going to get until the Royal Garden. And every time you see a chair, go up to it and make sure you used it. First hit this. And then this is the first guy we want. This dude's our hammer right here. So I do pick up his hammer animation, which I'll show you as soon as I pick it up. That's the Scythe right there, which is the health restoring one. Right after he's done, I'm gonna do it. Here we go. And here's what our hammer looks like. Look at that damage. Unbelievable. You definitely want this. You'll drop your shards every time and a bunch of other good stuff. So this is the first spot for the hammer. And the hammer's fantastic, as you just saw. It's the spin to win build. So we're going to be able to pick up the halberd from this guy. Now this guy is tough. I mean, he was the first person that had me stumped. Like, I didn't kill him the first time. I did put the hammer on, and that's how I beat him. And once I started using the plague weapons, these guys became a lot easier. And that's why I made this video. And then after we pick this up, if you drop down to the bottom of this place, you're going to find this guy, which is going to have the fists. There are a couple other places in the game where you can find fists, I think. Yeah, one more, but it's further. This is the first level that you're going to have access to. So you might as well get it while you're here. So there's our fist shards. Alright, so normally there's a dude right here at this ladder, especially if it's your first time playing through this area of the game. I already went through here. You definitely want to hit this, you rest, or open it. You got to discover it. Always discover your chairs. Come over here, break these barrels, and you're going to run up here, and you're going to run into this one. So you see the red, you're about to see a red, like, warning thing. I think that's a bad thing. I've seen them recharge their health if that's been on too long, so bring them back to the area here. Don't let that red thing be on her, that's a bad thing. You want to keep her in this area. Once you thrash her, grab her stuff, and right here we got the flying daggers. So after you get the flying daggers, oh yeah, right up here, do not forget this. I forgot this the first time. Right here, look at that, how hidden that is. So right up here, there's an item you want to read, and the item. So make sure to grab that after you get your flying daggers here. Then go back down, rest up, so you got full energy. Then we're coming up here, hitting this, and fighting the boss. And here we're going to get the Miasma. So keep in mind here, yeah, I'm using the Scythe, but the hammer actually hits harder. The only difference is you got to use your healing, which he can make it hard for you to heal, but it's not that bad. In other words, what I'm telling you is if you're having a hard time with this dude, the hammer will mess him up. You just got to learn his dance, like any boss. So I did pick up the Miasma, but I didn't use it. I wish I would have used it to show you guys what it looks like. It's basically just a throw, so it's the same. So the Miasma, if you want it, grab it. It's not something I felt I needed, but I still did it. Just because you're going to get a lot of money for beating this guy, and it's going to help you be able to level up very fast. And the deflection is a big deal in this. And this second phase isn't that different than the first one, in my opinion. When he does this, you want to back the hell up. This thing sucks. I hope he don't kill me. Nope. Very good. Should have used the hammer just because that's what most of you are probably going to be using. That's how I beat him a lot before. The only difference with the scythe is that I'm not using my heals, which I probably needed it 5 times, so it about equaled out. It wasn't that hard to kill him with the hammer, is my point. So I picked up some thyme and a bunch. Jeez. Oh, I'm full. I'm like, what's going on here? First time that's happened. So you rinse and repeat that. And then we're going off to the Royal Garden so we can do the scythe farm. Particularly right here, where you start getting into this greenhouse area, you're going to find a lot of these guys here. And again, you want to go after the ones that have the crystals on their back. Like this guy right here. But you're going to find a bunch of them in here. See, there's one behind us. And there we go, scythe. So this is the spot. Right here we have a blood sword and a shield in the same place. First I'm going to draw him out. And as you play through the Royal Garden, you're going to find all kinds of stuff through this place, just like anywhere, but there's a lot of scythes here. So if you want to do the spin to win with the hammer and the scythe, you're going to get the second part of it here. Scythe. Boom. There's our blood sword. Or fennel and blood sword. Blood blade. And there it said blood sword. Okay, right here's our Katar. Whatever it's called. This thing can be a bitch. I'm just warning you. Yeah, so the Scythe is just extra good, man. Because you get that health back. It makes such a difference. And right here is the Katar. See? So Katar Shards from those guys. Then we got the shields. Then we have the blood sword that you just saw here. So this was a good spot to show you guys what drops what. And right here at Albert. Our Albert guys. And then this part over here is also pretty thick. Shield dude, like I said, this place is loaded with a lot, not just a set. So yeah, after you farm all these places, then you're gonna be well on your way. You can start running the Spin to Win, which is going to put you through many bosses. I mean, it's a winner. It's really a spin to win. Just how it sounds. And then you just want to start farming the bosses. Like, she's going to drop her own weapon. The strongest one, I would say, it just, the defense of it sucks, is the mutated tentacles. Those are bomb. Right, so that's for sure the way to go. So with all this, it'll run you right through to the end of the game. You should have no problem. Alright, y'all. This is Rambo at the Gamers Cafe. Like always, thanks for watching. Peace.